Hello and welcome. Today we are honored to have with us Mr. Nandan Mallya, who is the third generation entrepreneur and industrialist who has been appointed as the district president of BJP Yuva Morcha. That's another milestone in the journey of his service and dedication to the youths of Dakshina Kannada. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Nandan Mallya. Welcome, sir.
Thank you. I feel it's an honor that the students of mass communication actually find it worthy of me to be a part of your magazine. So thank you very much for giving me this opportunity.
A pleasure, sir. You have recently been appointed as a district president of BJP Yuva Morcha. So what does this role mean to you and what are your top priorities in this new position?
This role means a great amount of responsibility. I've been part of the BJP Yuva Morcha for the last 16 years, actively associated with the Bharatiya Janata Party. The party has recognized my work that I've done in the last decade or more and given me this responsibility of channelizing the youth and growing our organization at grassroots level. So it's a good opportunity. It's a lot of trust that the party has imposed in me. My priority would be to strengthen our party when it comes to the youth at ground level and mobilize the youth towards nation building. That would be my first priority. The Prime Minister of this country, Nandan, has been a great example, the example that he set for us and the vision that he has of a Vikasit Bharat in the year 2047. He's been a role model to all of us, and that is why a lot of youth have come into politics today. And India being a very young country, we have 65% of our population is the youth. So, and like in the last speech on the Independence Day that Narendra Modi said, he would like to see 1 lakh new youth come into politics with no political background. So this itself is a motivation for us youth to come into this political sector and actually for people who have passion to do something for your country. So this is a great opportunity that we all have, and I'm very happy, I'm very proud that the party has given me this responsibility.
I think youth like you are the inspiration for all the youths in India.
Hopefully, thank you.
Tell us about your early experience with RSS and Bharatiya Janata Sangha. How have these affiliations influenced your values and approaches to politics?
My family has been associated with the Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangha, and I'm the third generation. So basically, from childhood, I have an inclination towards the RSS. And having gone to the shakas and having being closely associated with the RSS, it gives you an opportunity to understand the society, to see the society from up close, to understand that the problems that the society is facing. And moreover, it gives you a sense of discipline. It teaches you patriotism, it teaches you nation building. And an organization like the RSS, it shows to the people that to serve the country, to serve the people, to be there for people in times of need. You don't need to be a political organization, or you don't need to have great power or great responsibility. It just requires a mindset of seva, the mindset of doing something for society. Like in Kannada, the RSS says "Swantake swalpa samajake sarvasva," means very little for yourself and much more for the society. So this is what each RSS Swayamsevak believes in. And it, like I said, it gives you a great discipline in life. It teaches you to put the society ahead of your own needs and ahead of your own desires. So, yeah, it evolves you as a person. So that is what RSS has had a long-standing effect on my life.
Interesting. You come from a family with a strong entrepreneurial background. How do you balance your responsibility in both business and politics?
Balancing your business and political life is more to do with time management. Of course, I have not been able to give as much time that I used to earlier, having got into the new role. But whatever time that I give to my business, I make sure there is 100% productivity, there is efficiency in work, and whatever little time you give, I make sure that it is the productive time. So your leisure is cut down. So you cut down on other activities that you do, your leisure, because the party as well as your business both needs equal amount of time and your being there, your attention. So it's more about time management and like I said, productivity. I am the third generation into this business. So after having done my graduation from St. Teresa's College, I did my MBA from SDM Mysore, and then I worked in a corporate company for about a couple of years. This exposure in I worked as a regional manager for FedEx in Bangalore. So this gave me a lot of exposure as to how to manage time, how to get productivity out of your people. So all these things, it's given me a lot of learning in life. Our business was started in the year 1956 by my grandfather. So prior to this, we were into soap manufacturing. We had a brand called 555. When the detergents came into the market, the soap bars were no more in demand. So my grandfather shifted focus and got into rice milling industry. So that is when our factory was started in 1956 by my grandfather, late Ulal Mallya. After his death, my father, Ulal Sudarshan Mallya, took over this business, and now me and my brother have been an active part of this business, and we've expanded this business in the last couple of decades. We are here into new generation trade. We are into exports. We cater to almost 6 to 7 states. Yeah, so and having this being a family business gives you that kind of cushioning to go out and do something for the society, because if you were alone in this business, this wouldn't have been possible. So with the support of family, with the support of your elders, and whatever learning that you've got from them, it helps you manage a business efficiently.
Could you share some of the challenges and opportunities you encountered while starting your agro-based export house?
Starting our agro-based house was a challenge to begin with, because I was working I had a lucrative job in FedEx. So having quit that, to understand what the market is and to understand how the export business works, I went to Dubai because we are into manufacturing of boiled rice, which has a great demand in the Middle East. So I was in Dubai for 1 month trying to understand how the markets work over there. Then I came back to Mangalore. I traveled across the state, got in touch with farmers, built a rapport with them. Initially you have a problem where the farmer doesn't trust you, you being new into the market. So you have to build that trust, you have to gain his trust. And of course our family business being there for more than 60 years, it gives you a sense of goodwill that people have faith in you. That really helps you. And after that, understanding the trade policies, understanding the rules that each country has when it comes to export, that is very important, because if you get into a trade with half knowledge, then you're bound to get stuck somewhere. So I spend a good amount of time trying to understand the policies, the regulations, the government benefits that the governments gives you, and the regulations when it comes to customs, clearance and all that. So having understood this, we started exports in the year 2012. There were a little bit of hiccups initially, but then with the support of the government, with the support of the officers and the unions and the chambers over here, we learn. As you, like they say, you dive into the water and learn to swim. That is exactly what we did.
How has the political influence impacted your business?
Political
influence impacted?
To be very honest, it has got no big influence because I keep my politics away from my business. So these are two different aspects of my life. But politics has given me a better understanding of the society. It has given me a better understanding of how the markets work. It has given me, it has connected me with the different people who are into different businesses and helped me understand how each business works. So that is a big learning when it comes, even though I am not in the same trade, getting to learn how businesses work, getting to learn how each one runs his business differently. It gives you a big learning, and I always feel life is all about learning. Every person that you meet in life, you get to learn something new, and how much of this learning you take and implement in your life helps you grow. So politics has got a positive impact, if I were to say in those terms. It's given me a lot of learning. about the society and businesses in general.
So, what's your approach for innovation and adopting new technologies?
Oh, see, any business, especially when it comes to manufacturing, technologies change overnight. These days you have a phone which changes model every 6 months. So technology is by far upgrading. It depends on how quickly you adapt to technology. Because in today's day, without technology, no businesses can survive. Because there are lot of our industry is such that we cannot have it, we cannot run it without labor. Ours is a more labor-oriented business. But when it comes to technology, when it comes to order processing, when it comes to payment follow-ups, when it comes to quality control, there's a lot of technology that we use. Mostly we get to learn this because we attend trade fairs. There's one Gulf food festival that happens in Dubai every year. So I go there to get to know what's new in the market, how each one is upgraded, how each country is coming up with new technology, with new machinery. And that is how you stay with the market and you get to know new things. That is what we've been doing. And also the Chamber of Commerce over here, and you read a lot of magazines, you update yourself about the industry, and also the government policy comes up. And from in the last 10 years, there are a lot of policies that the government has made. There are a lot of government help that comes for MSMEs like us. I only wish that people are aware of the schemes that the government gives, because most of the government has schemes but doesn't reach the people that it has to reach. So that becomes a very big challenge in today's world. Basically, if each business tries to understand on the same page as the government, then the business can take a lot of help from the government, which is not happening today. So as much as possible, we keep ourselves updated about what is happening around us and try to understand what is happening in the industry.
Do you think you can run this mill only using machine but not using human power here?
Here.
No ways. See, rice mill industry works. There's a process. There's a 14-hour process to manufacture one lot of rice. So basically, the segregation happens. Every gunny bag is sorted based on the quality. So that doesn't happen without labor. Then it goes into cleaning. There's a boiling process that happens. Then there's a drying process. All this can be machinerized. But for people to be there and to check for quality, you cannot depend on technology or computers to do this. It needs a human touch, because whatever comes, my belief is that a country like India, no matter how much the technology improves, Indians have a sense of touch, taste and feel. Even they see things online. It does not. You are not okay to go and buy it online unless you have the sense of touch, feel. That is how we are made. We are emotionally attached to things around us, and even if we have to buy the smallest thing without physically going and checking it out, we are hesitant to buy it. So that is how we also work when it comes to the food industry. Labor is utmost requirement, but as much as technology that can be used, we do use it.
So, and with that, we conclude our conversation today. I would like to give a big thank you, Mr. Nandan Mallya, for sharing his such a valuable insight and taking time to join with us. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.